Hello to the people of 2026. I have an idea. Now, this idea may or may not be shaky. It may or may not have a lot of planning behind it. It may or may not need funding. It may or may not be too big. But this is where I come to you for help. So for now, it seems like I'll need your guys' opinion. I have an idea for something. A book, a series, perhaps more of an anime and animation, and a generational run of good storytelling. I have a few ideas, quite a few plans, honestly. But I have one main idea, a few main ideas, but one main idea that I've been really working on. I have chapter 1, working on chapter 2. It will be a 5-chapter book for the first book at least. I have ideas for more volumes, and I have ideas for other types of series, depending on what you guys like. And with all of this stuff going on in the world, I feel like there needs to be a change. So obviously, as a Christian myself, I have to spread the word using this somehow. My gifts include singing, I can dance, I'm more gifted, I feel, in the arts though, and especially in the writing aspect of it. I've written at least up until chapter 30-something, let's say, for now. Not quite sure, have to check TikTok. But I've written a lot, and it's an in-depth story, but based off of how I've split it up, it might take a while. We're talking 10 books for one place, and there are 8 of them, and I was explaining it to people I know, and it's a lot, which is the reason why I need your help. I get it, a lot of things have been going on in the world, and there's a lot of things that we should get our minds off of. So how about we use this as an opportunity to A, get our minds off of it, and B, spread the word, C, have entertainment and fun that's not always pessimistic all the time, or, sinful even, right? So to you, the people of 2026, I have an idea. I need your help though. I need to know if this is good. I need to know if this is great. I need to know if this is horrible. And how about I just show you for now? How about I just show you? So in total, as of right now, I seem to have 6 plans going. One of them is 100% in full swing. I'm drawing it, I have posts about it, and I'm at least gonna finish the one-shot part of it. However, I've written multiple books at this point, so I'm fully invested. The second one, I have a fully solid idea of exactly how it's gonna go. The third one, it started off as more of a joke, but then I saw a few things on Pinterest, and now I need to ask my friend if this is gonna be serious. The 4th, 5th, and 6th ones are sort of loose, could all be combined into one idea, or maybe 2 ideas, depending, but we'll see how it works out for now. But I have a lot of ideas. I want to be able to share my art, I want to be able to share my innovation, I want to be able to share my ability to tell stories with you guys, but also to spread messages that are actually beneficial for our people, especially knowing how the way of the world is right now. It's horrible, between the files that we can't speak of, the governments that we can't trust anymore. It's a lot, and so there has to be something that we need to trust in, obviously, but there also needs to be something that we can spread that through, obviously. After all, not everybody's very receptive to a lot of things, so this is my way of A, spreading the gospel, or trying, and B, trying to do something great, because who doesn't actually like a good show, even if you're not into anime or into reading at all? Like, sharing a story is amazing, and it's a lot, but I have at least one project to show you guys for now, and that's what I'll get into. So the first project I have here, I guess I'll just give you guys the name, since I want to see your genuine opinions on this. It's a lot. I have a whole pitch for it. It's a lot of seasons. It would be a lot of seasons if it comes out. Once again, why am I doing this? To gauge the interest. So there's a lot here, but I want to gauge the name first. So here's it. Rift's Gearshift. It has nothing to do with cars. I do have an idea that does have to do with cars. This one has nothing to do with cars. But it has more to do with the character power set. You'll see. You'll see when you read it. We have two main characters. The main character is a female main character. Don't come at me. This is just how I have it, and it really works. But there's also a male MC, obviously. You know, you have to have that. And it's a lot more action focused. Speaking to my friends, they seemed to be really interested in the concept since it combines concepts from a lot of the animes that I've watched. A lot of them. The art style, I feel, is a lot more JoJo's Bizarre Adventures inspired. In terms of moral dilemmas and politics, we have a lot of that coming from Attack on Titan. The way that they navigate the world is a lot like One Piece. And the power systems are a lot like Seven Deadly Sins. And when it comes to more physical fights, it's a lot more like Baki and things like that. It's based off of animes that I've watched and fully, thoroughly enjoyed. Don't even get me started on Sailor Moon, and trust me, I involve a lot of different elements. Magical girls, actual power systems, more chanting and making like sigils in terms of magic. And there's a vast amount of history to this that's also based off of stuff from the real world and the Bible, obviously. So there's a lot that goes into this, and it's not gonna be like, referencing certain things directly. Like, it takes from a lot of religions in terms of the fact that a lot of religions are mentioned, though Christianity is the main focus, but it doesn't mention anything directly. So if you are on edge, just saying, give it a little chance first. Though all I will be saying is that this will be definitely sending a direct message that only one truth is true, because there are a lot of things that go on in this, and there are a lot of false truths, a lot of things that go towards why characters do certain things, and that's why I like to write it, because it represents the complexity of our world whilst also clearly drawing a thorough line that some people think they can't see, or some people directly ignore, or some people may be oblivious to, but once honestly searching for it, you find it. And that's what I have for these characters. So I was partially right in saying that I've written up to volume 27. However, the way that I've split it up into parts and seasons. So I'm currently technically on season 1, but that's a lot of books, as you can tell. And that's not even anywhere near the maximum. So I'm thinking of splitting these parts into seasons, but I don't know, because I'm thinking of it in terms of an animated perspective, but I'm doing it in terms of a drawn perspective because I can't exactly animate everything. Animation takes a long time. I've tried, it's difficult. So I have to get it on paper first. However, I've been thinking 10 books for each place, and as much as I've tried to dumb that down and make it smaller, it hasn't worked. Most of the lore, it's required, and we haven't even scratched the surface in terms of history. That's why I'm saying this project is long, and I kind of need to know if y'all are even interested, and if y'all are even watching up until this point, right? So the main team would be 8 people, which I'll show on screen, since I've posted these characters already. Though I don't think I've given you guys their names, but I think I owe that to you guys on TikTok, because you guys did get some good amount of likes in terms of my amount. What, like 2, 3, 10, right? But that's what the team we're looking at. So the sort of One Piece aspect. The art, you guys can see, I'll litter it on the screen, like very colorful is what we're going for. The power systems, they're complex, but let's just say each and every place has a hailing. Ooh, politics. And so it more interconnects with religion than it does just straight politics, but it does affect the politics of each nation. Max you can hail from is 2, you don't even have to, and if you don't, there are other magical systems you can use, and then the types of magic you use are different. And some people technically don't even use magic, but it's seen as magical powers, which once again we'll get into, I guess, when you read it. But it's a lot. There's a lot of betrayal, a lot of symbolic themes, a lot of ideas that I have to put together, honestly. Now, of course, when you go through each of these nations, how it happens so far, or my general ideas for the plot, is that part 1 is mainly focused on putting the team together. So you go to each and every single nation, and through a series of events of helping the nation, harming on accident, whatever, you get to pick up the next leader of that nation. So they're all teenagers, so they're all the princes and princesses of each nation, pretty much. So you just seemingly add to your squad as you go on, while somebody else takes over in wake. So that way, that can also cause future, mishaps here and there. I won't spoil. But part 1 is setting up the team. Part 2 is more training the team. Part 3 is splitting the team. Part 4 is getting the team back together. Part 5 is like final boss fights. And I think I want to have a part 6 where things once again get more religious, more specific. We'll reach that road when we get there. But as you can see, how I had it set up was that there would be only 5 or 6 major seasons. But it seems that the first group is so vast, 10 books per place, and I'm not sure if y'all are willing to read 80 books as part 1. The thing is that the team, it's very complex what happens in each nation, and so I'm not very good when it comes to cultural relations, and that's kind of obvious, but I'm very deep when it comes to the writing, in terms of what actually happens and how it actually happens. In terms of what actually goes on in each nation, I've assigned rules and things that directly contradict one another to create certain pathways for certain characters. And I don't know if that's exactly what people want, because obviously people want the cultural representation, and there's going to be a lot of that just purely in terms of skin tones. But then when it comes to actually representing a group of people and their culture, that's a little difficult for me. So what I've tried to do is express it through their actions. And that's what this book is mainly focused on, because that's what the world is mainly focused on. Nobody cares about your words, they only care about your actions. The thing is that sometimes due to limitations, your actions can't always follow your words. And so that's what happens in this. Or sometimes people just don't follow their words. And that's what causes a lot of things in this book. You see, I hope you're getting the concept here. It's a lot more of like thinking about why people do things. And of course, if you're not here for that, there are fights, there are really funny scenes, there's really good art. I hope you like the art. I title things with puns, I add a lot of references, and there's honestly a lot of interesting character dynamics as well. Not just why does this character do what they do, but for whom do they do it for or not for, and how does that lead to other things down the line. Long story short, this is going to be a long journey, but I need to gauge your interest. So, review. Title, Rift's Gear Shift. Based on a lot of animes that I've watched, mainly 5. Characters, there's going to be 8 of them. 8 main characters, 2 mentors, and let's just say that their journey is going to be a long road. However, I'd like for you guys to be on it. So that is my petition to the people of 2026. I need your help, but I need to also see your engagement. Do we want this? Do we not? So let's make it happen.